Okay, hello everybody. This is Spreadsheet Activity 16, Employee Timesheet Schedule. So buenas tardes, noches, días. Esto es la actividad 16 en Google Sheets. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into your Google Drive, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Les voy a mostrar. Primero van a entrar a Google Drive, and then this is the final product. Este es el producto final that we are going to be. So then this is going to be the final product, el producto final. The first part you're going to do is you're going to do this one here manually. So manualmente va a ingresar estos datos de aquí, the employee names, nombres de empleados, days of the week, días de las semanas, and how many hours they work y cuántas horas se trabaja. Subsequently, después, this here is going to be done with functions. Todo esto aquí va a estar hecho con funciones that I'm going to explain a little later. So if we look here at the instructions, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Google Sheets, and then we're going to save it as Project 16 and your name. So then you're going to go to your Google Drive. So remember, go drive.google.com. And then you're going to go into the drive for this class. So you're going to go into the folder, the Office Specialist. And then you're going to go into Google Sheets. And then you're going to go New and Google Sheets. So once you are here, you go to New and Google Sheets. The first thing you're going to do is up here on the top, you're going to put Project 16 and your name. So lo primero que va a hacer cuando entre a Google Sheets, Project 16 y su nombre. So go ahead and please pause. Por favor, ponga pausa. Go into your Google Drive, ingrese su Google Drive, create a new spreadsheet, and rename it. So va a crear la hoja de datos, and then, which is the spreadsheet, and then you're going to save it like this. Okay. The next one, if we look here on step 4, paso número 4, it says set the page orientation to landscape. In Google Sheets, we don't have this function. In Google Sheets no tenemos esta función, so you're going to omit this. Lo va a omitir. Let's go into 5. It says in cell A1, key the following title: your restaurant name, employee time schedule. So on this one here, A1, so on A1 here, you're going to name your restaurant. Le va a dar usted un nombre a su restaurante. It could be any name. So I'm just going to put timesheet schedule. So whatever you name it, lo que usted nombre su restaurante will go on A1. Notice it is going to overlap, si va a cruzar en otras columnas, but that's fine, no importa, because we're not going to do nothing else right here. Then if we look at step number 2, well, the next step, it would be we're going to change this here. So seleccione el 1, and then we're going to do bold. Vamos a hacerlo en bold. And it says to change it to size 20. We have 18, tenemos 18. So what I just did was this step here. So I named the restaurant, di el nombre de mi restaurante, el nombre que usted guste, and then we're going to format the text to 20-point bold. Okay. Next one, what we're going to do is we're going to skip in cell A3. Okay, so A3, key the following information. Okay, so give me 1 second. So in A3, so we're going to skip 1, so we have the title, el título. We're going to skip 2, vamos a brincar el número 2, and then let's look at 3. So in column 3, you're going to have the employee name. Okay, so it's going to look like this. So let me just show you visually. Déjeme le muestro visualmente. We're going to have employee name, the days of the week, días de la semana, total week hours, pay rate, and gross weekly paid. Okay, so this is what we're going to do right here. Esto de aquí lo vamos a ingresar en la hilera número 3. So again, you're going to put employee name, the days of the week, total weekly pay, pay rate, and gross pay. So all that right there is going to go right here in row 3. So you're going to notice that some columns like this one here need to be a little bit wider. So we're going to make them wide. Notice this one here too. And the employee name, some of the names are a little bit big, so we might have to do that one just a little bit wider. There we go. Okay, so once you have it like this, you have employee name, nombre de empleado, the days of the week, días de la semana, total weekly hours, pay rate, and gross pay. Okay, so then now what we're going to do here, we're going to select them. So if we look at the next step, siguiente paso, so we already did 8. Now for step 9, we're going to do in bold and center align. So vamos a hacer todos estos aquí en bold. So I select the column, selecciono la columna, bold. So notice I changed bold. And now we're going to do center align, which is this one right here. And you could see it really didn't make a big difference, en sí no hizo mucha diferencia, pero sí movió todo hacia el centro just a little bit. Okay. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to put all the information of the names. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the name of the employee, nombre de los empleados, and then the hours from Monday through Sunday. Very important. Please don't put this part here. Por favor, no ponga esta parte aún. Okay? Not yet. Todavía no. So we want to do this part first. Queremos hacer esta parte primero. Okay? So go ahead and put pause and put in the name, los nombres, and then how many hours per week y las horas por semana. Omit this part. Esta parte todavía no ingrese estos datos, please. When you finish the first row, so for example, for Amanda Sanchez, we have she worked 9 hours Monday, trabajó 9 horas lunes, 7 Tuesday, and so forth. Once you get to the end here, when you get to Sunday, cuando llegó a domingo, what you're going to do now this is one of the steps we're talking about, the formulas, de las fórmulas. We're going to do the sum, which is the addition. Vamos a sumar todos los números. So I'm going to highlight. Voy a hacer highlight. So que esté subrayado todos estos números right here. Very important, muy importante. And the function right here, la función que vamos a utilizar is called sum. So sum means it's going to add. Va a agregar todos esos números. So apunto sum y aquí me va a decir, voy a sumar todos estos números. Yes. So then you just simply click or click outside, oprime fuera, and notice it gives you the answer. Le da la respuesta de cuántas horas. Now, if you were to do it incorrectly, si usted lo hace incorrecto, or you do this, o si usted hace, por ejemplo, selecciono así, incluyendo la última columna que no está en blanco, and I do that, va usted notar que mi número me lo va a agregar aquí. No, aquí no es donde lo quiero aquí. But we want to make sure it's here. So para evitar que el número brinque aquí, for the number to jump there, we highlight the number, los números, así, solamente lo que tenga número, and then we do function, and then sum, and it's going to add them right here, and then you press enter. From here, de aquí, now we're going to do the same we're going to go down. So vamos a bajar todos los nombres. So then, usted va a ver ceros. what that's going to happen is for the next person, so si usted ve esos ceros, está bien, because then this column is already designed, está diseñado para sumar todos estos números. So vamos a ver el ejemplo. So for the next one, so for Bethany Meyer, Monday she worked 8 hours. Tuesday she worked 8 hours. So notice, a como voy agregando un número, right here me lo está ya calculando automáticamente. Wednesday, Thursday she didn't work. Miércoles, jueves no trabajó. Friday she worked 9 hours. Saturday she worked 9 hours. And Sunday she worked 6. So then it's going to give me 40 hours. So notice 40 hours right here. Okay. So go ahead and do that for each person, para cada persona. Okay. Okay. So once you have your whole list done, okay, I didn't complete the whole list, but just to give you an example. So once you have your whole list done, ya que tenga toda su lista completo con las horas que trabajó por día, then here's where you're going to go in to put the pay rate. So the pay rate right here would be this column. Very important that you put the dollar sign. Que ponga la cifra de dinero. Okay. So we're going to do the pay rate per person. So for example, the first person is $20, and this is per hour. So we'll do, and then 18. Very important that you do the dollar and the decimal point, el dólar y el punto decimal, because when we're talking about money, it's very, very important. So next comes the multiplication function. So for the multiplication function, what we're going to do is we want to multiply this number times this number to get the gross weekly pay. Para la función de multiplicar, queremos tener las horas por semana multiplicado por cuánto se paga por hora. In order to do that, on this one here, en esta célula here, we're going to do the function. Remember, you have them in your notebook. Lo tiene apuntado en su libreta y también lo hicimos la semana pasada. So you're going to do equal, el signo de equal. And then you're going to type the word multiply. So multiply. And then you're going to do the parentheses, el paréntesis. So la primer célula que queremos capturar es esta de aquí, que viene siendo la I, columna I, y en la hilera número 4, porque estamos en la I4, I4, como si fuera bingo. I4. So ya cuando escribí I4, when I type E4 here, usted va a ver que se hizo de este color ese número. That's what we want, es lo que queremos. Then you do a comma, una coma para separar. And the second number we want is this one here, which would be J4. Or you could simply just press it, o lo puedes simplemente oprimir. Okay? And then you close the parentheses, cierra el paréntesis, and then notice it's going to give you here the amount. Press enter. So now, once you did that, ya que usted hizo eso en la primera, con esta cifra, you're going to hold down that little cross, la crucecita, el puntito este aquí, and you're going to hold it with the left button, botón izquierdo, and you're going to drag it down. Y lo va a hacer jalar hacia abajo. And you're going to notice that when you do that, the amounts are going to automatically calculate. Automáticamente se van a calcular todos los las multiplicaciones. So este número multiplicado por este número. So, and notice it's giving you dollar amounts. Le está dando las cifras en dólares. Okay. Once you have this for everybody, ya que tenga usted todas las cifras para todas las personas, the last part that we're going to do, lo último que vamos a hacer en la última columna, dice total weekly pay. So va a ser esta, total weekly pay. Vamos a sumar todos los números. So the way we do that is you're gonna select, va a seleccionar all your numbers hasta el último dígito, hasta el último número, and then you're gonna go function and sum. And then once that happens, it'll give you the amount right here. Okay? So once you complete this assignment, ya cuando terminó este trabajo, make sure you press share. And then you will type my email, or if you have it there already, si ya tiene mi email sale, press it. And then you will press done. Okay? Watch the video, especially about the functions, especialmente de las funciones. I will be sending you in the Remind app the function, la función de multiplicar. Please write it down, por favor anótelo, porque we will be using it on this one here. Lo vamos a usar aquí, okay? So please share the work once you are done. Any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you.